All right. So, well, David couldn't be here, he's got to kick out the John. So in that case, we'll go ahead and do this week's Patreon shout out. And this week's shout out goes to Ty Best. Thank you for always being a really good supporter. You always comment on our stuff. Gay movies from the past. So I really appreciate that. It means a lot. It doesn't make me feel as old. So I'll take it where I can get it. But we truly do. We love your support. It means a lot to us, and just wishing you the best. And yeah, David's still trying to kick out the John. I don't know, man. Sometimes just can't pick him up off the street.
No. Thank you, Ty.
Welcome to the Horror Hour.
We
all go a little mad. We get you.
Here's Johnny. It's all
Hello and welcome back to the Horror Hour, the place where we discuss, debate, and disagree on all things horror. I'm one of your hosts, George, and today I'm joined by my fellow co-hosts. We have Yutaka.
Hello.
And we have David.
Hello, everybody. I was having a shitty week, but then I remember that I was going to be with you guys, and then I almost jumped out the ceiling, but that's okay. I feel better.
Yeah, he's gonna soldier through it with us and just
Liam isn't here, so
yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm joking, Liam. We love you. So welcome everybody. Today, if you can't tell by the fact that there is a large ranking screen underneath us, we are going to be doing something that was there was literally no competition on the poll on Patreon when I put this. It was ranking final girls, which we did discuss in our previous ranking villains video, that we were going to do this one day, and that day has arrived, and there's no better day than today to do this. So as you can see, we have got 30. Now, we haven't got them all. We haven't got every single final girl because we are trying to do these in an hour as it is. So having 55 people that you go, well, actually, Julie from Last House on the 14th Road was also a final girl. We haven't got time for them. So we just went with the ones that the iconic ones that we can think of.
Write us an email and then we'll respond in a year or two.
Yeah, within Yutaka will get back to you within 12 working weeks. So
but then that will be a handwritten letter with the quilt. Yeah. That one.
Yeah. The fuck ever.
oh my goodness.
Sorry.
We're not even 30 seconds in. I know, yeah. So I think we should just get into it. So we'll go through the thing. We did this last time. Our captions, obviously starting from the top to the bottom, we have at the top the baddest, then we have try me bitch, then we've got don't let it fool ya, then we've got she cute, and then she thought she ate, and finally girl bye. So without further ado, I mean, I think, didn't you come up with these though, David? I'm sure you were the one.
I did.
He loves
Which is funny hearing you say them out loud.
Me,
but anyways,
they don't really work with mine. Okay,
because I'm so posh when you say it.
I'm she thought she ate.
She thought she ate. Bitch better not try me.
Girl bye. And so Gale bye.
Gale bye.
So without further ado, let's delve into it.
That's what that really needs to be. Gale bye.
Gale bye.
Yeah.
Let's start with a lady of the 80s. She had a great hairdo, and she recently popped back on our screens with The Midnight Club on Netflix. It's Miss Heather Langenkamp, aka Nancy Thompson. So, guys, I mean,
well, technically,
go on.
She did,
yeah, but in the first one, the original one,
yeah,
she really did she let Freddie have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not everybody
she was set in Home Alone, traps and shit in it.
Yeah. I mean, dealing with the mom was halfway gone. The dad didn't believe her. Johnny Depp got swallowed up, and
not him.
There was a lot going on. You know what I mean? And she still managed to booby traps. She managed to outwit his ass, which is hard to do because Freddie's a bad bitch. So I was like, you know what? I mean, you can't she's fucking iconic. She's the baddest for me. even though she's no longer with us technically. But well,
I don't know, because then again, there's Wes Craven's New Nightmare.
True. Because you could say Heather Langenkamp as well. In that.
And
Did
she
she Heather
an ass in
Langenkamp, or
that
are we talking
too.
about Nancy?
Oh,
I mean, we are
okay.
talking about Nancy.
All right.
Okay, so Nancy,
technically still
and Langenkamp is Langenkamp.
But I would
Ooh.
agree. I would still say the baddest. Like, she's
Yeah, of
still
course.
iconic.
Yeah.
So-
Oh my god, when she showed up in thing with that gray, what? Oh, I love
when
that.
the
That
hair goes-
was so kind. I was like, oh, you better work, bitch.
Iconic. Okay, well, we'll
Yeah.
put Heather up there in the baddest. All right,
Do we
let's
all
move
agree,
on.
Utica?
Oh, I think so.
Oh fuck yeah! I
Okay.
I was gonna kill George if he said anything other
No,
than that.
I think she is the baddest. I agree. She's iconic. Well, moving on
I mean,
to somebody
but
who...
where's Jesse?
Jesse who? Oh, the one from the second one. Yeah, but then people started saying... Liam did say Jesse, and then we started adding boys, and I was like, this is Final Girls. We'll do a video on Final Boys in horror.
But he's one of the Gales. So
Yeah, he is. And you tried to add somebody who is not really a final boy. So you just wanted to add him because you want to
put that in.
I didn't say any name. I didn't add anybody. I didn't say a name. I didn't mention Kyle Gallner.
Oh no.
I knew who you're talking about, but I didn't mention him.
Oh
yes. You
Anyway, I mean, I mentioned him in every other type of way, but I promise I didn't with this. But someone who
that restraining order is coming soon, girl.
It is. It's his birthday today that we're filming this. Happy birthday, Kyle.
George.
He's not going to see this.
No, he's not. Somebody that we talked about.
I didn't know Devin was going to see this, but then again,
I mean, that was a good clip, but you didn't lie. You were honest.
I was honest. I mean, he might send a fucking cease and assist, but you know, I saw it. I was completely honest, and I would have said it to his face while sitting on
one
it.
day you can.
But yeah.
Okay, moving on then. Sarah from The Descent. I mean, I think I would say. I would say she cute.
Oh, you're stupid.
Mean,
that's what I'm going to tell you right now.
Wait. What is her name? The one that turned the party?
Juno.
The nasty bitch.
Yeah, I did want to put Juno on here actually, but
well, she's not a final girl, but technically, she turned the fucking party. Well, I was watching. Listen. She fucked a couple. Who hasn't? But the point is, I mean, look at George. But the point is, she turned the fucking party, and she let these horses have it. If she would have kept her mouth shut, well, not even because she did find the braids. It was because
she accidentally.
Yeah,
it was all an accident. Like, it's dark. People are moving. Like, why are we making out like she? And they were like, oh my god, she murdered her like in cold blood. Like, no, it was dark, and she accidentally hit her in the head.
Yeah, because I would have done it too by accident. And I would have
left George if that happened.
George. But I mean, she was cold-blooded. I mean, she really. But you know, I love the nasty ones. I love the ones that play dirty. But she didn't play dirty. She was trying to help. But anyways, it's not about her. It's about the other one.
Yeah, we're talking about Sarah. That's why I'm like.
Oh, but she was more iconic to me. Like, because she was not saying that I'm not like you, George, that you're like, you shit on her. But
yeah.
I live for the other one.
And
but
she did a good job in this the sequel too. I mean, she did die.
Yeah.
But she still kicked a lot of ass. Oh, so did Juno. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But she was like nasty with it. Like, ooh.
When Juno turned up in the second one and she had the flare and she had the big thing and they're like, Juno. I thought that was iconic. But anyway, so we stopped talking about Juno. This is about Sarah. What do you think about Sarah? Where do you want to put Sarah? Don't let it fool you because she was quite timid.
Don't let it fool you. Don't let it fool you because she switched
like,
pretty fucking quick. I was like, girl, what?
Yeah.
I mean, Red Bull does give you wings, but bitch, damn. I mean, she was ready to. I don't know what the fuck.
Wait, can you guys even have Red Bull in the UK? Artificial. Yes. I can't. I know you guys have weird things with like candy, like
there's some stuff that you.
It tastes.
But
just
yeah,
like
Red
candy.
Bull we have like loads of and like Monster and stuff and.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I would say don't let it fool you.
Local.
Oh
no,
that shit'll give you a heart attack, and you won't even know until you get home. Like
you probably have had like 3
It'll be
strokes.
like Brenza in Scream 3. I had a friend who would drink that shit before classes, like in the school. I'm like, I would be like, girl, what the fuck is wrong with you? She would just bring that shit in the paper bag, and she would be like, yeah, I got a lemonade. I'm like, bitch. But hey, she was awake throughout the whole day.
Yeah, people used to have them in ours, but yeah, Red Bull Monster is the big one in
Oof,
the
girl.
UK. Like, oof.
You remember
used to-
Surge? Whoa.
I used
And the
to be
devil
bad
laughs.
because I used to have the Red Bull, but then I used to get what's that chocolate thing with the white swirl out? You know what I'm talking about? You know the chocolate, it's like the chocolate cupcake that has this white swirl in the middle.
That's not Ho-Ho's, is it?
No, not Ho-Ho's, but it's like on the same vein of
Do-si-dos?
no.
Tocido.
Oh,
I know what you're talking about. Those
yeah,
oh,
it's fake, and it has
good.
the creamy in the middle.
Mhm.
Ooh, that cream puff.
George?
That's what
Not
they called
George.
you.
Well, no, because it's not brown with white; it's white with brown. So yeah.
Anyway, Sarah, are we agreeing there on Don't Let It Fool You?
Yeah, don't
This
don't
turned
let it
into
fool
like
you.
I'm dead.
Oh Lord, the after hours. Anyway,
Jesus.
Anyways.
Okay, so moving on to a divisive character here, maybe.
Oh,
It's Miss Jamie Lloyd. I would say she's cute.
you know what? I would actually say,
Let it fool you.
She thought she ate.
try me, bitch.
Okay.
For me.
Okay.
No, wait a minute. Because she was so good. I mean, I love part 4. 4
I
for
love-
me.
yeah.
Oh my God. But it was just such a shock. Because she really was like a good at like dodging shit. Like she was, doing her best. Even though, oh shit, what's her name?
Rachel?
Rachel.
Yeah.
Rachel. I mean, Rachel should. Well, she did.
Yeah,
never mind.
Rachel didn't last.
Yeah.
Too long.
Yeah.
But
I
she
liked
did- I mean,
Rachel more,
But Rachel, if it wasn't for Rachel, Jamie wouldn't have lasted that long.
no.
Yeah.
Because Rachel really did. Rachel put her fucking. She took that paycheck and she took that shit seriously. She was like, oh no. Like, yeah, but I don't know. I mean,
And then in 5, because of the trauma, she can't speak. She's sitting here, acting
Act the fool,
Helen
girl.
Keller.
determined.
Act the fool.
And
Mm.
yeah, no, I just
So where would you say then, Yutaka?
I said she thought she
cute.
ate.
Oh, she thought she ate.
Yeah,
Well, she
because
ate her mom.
look, and
I mean-
what was it? Curse of Michael Myers.
We don't talk about that film.
Oh,
Oof. I mean,
so yeah.
I'm so hooked on 4 that I just kind of like 5. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
But ooh,
5, who is she?
okay, we can. Oh, but
What
it's just
about
that
She?
ending,
Would
though.
you wrestle on She Cute?
That ending though? Oh,
I know. Oh.
I live. Oh, I live. I mean, she couldn't.
I'll
technically-
put she cute. That's fine.
Okay. Let's do.
I mean,
She
she's
Cute.
just a fucked up final girl. Because
Yeah.
how you be a final girl and then end up killing your mom? Like, that's some cold-blooded
Well,
shit.
She just following in Michael's footsteps.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So that's what I'm saying. Like, well, she kind of would be like a don't let it fool you kind of shit. Because you know what I mean? Like, I didn't see that shit coming.
Yeah,
that's just me.
That's true.
But whichever one y'all like. Because with this one, I'm like, okay, whichever one. I would say don't let it fool you because, oh my God, don't. Oh my God. And then it's like,
Yeah.
Then
Not
she
so
let
dangerous.
Loomis put her in every single dangerous situation.
look, I mean, that's some bullshit. Like, how I save your fucking life over here shooting bullets and dodging shit. And I'm over here like going to diners and getting ran over. Like, girl, you know what?
Yeah. Not about. Well, we'll leave her in She Cute. Maybe we could.
Okay, She Cute.
Pencil back to that. Okay, moving on to an icon. We've got Miss Gale Weathers. I mean, the baddest, surely.
For me, she is.
I mean, like that goes without saying.
I mean, especially.
I didn't think it even needed any defending. Yeah.
I mean, especially with that fight scene in Scream 5.
Oh,
That
yes.
with the heels on,
all yours,
bitch.
bitch.
With the heels on, girl. Come on, come on now. Who does that? honey, when she, bah, boom, I was like, you know what? She ate that. She ate that. Like, come on now.
She was.
Oh, even though I'm an Amber, I'm a whore for Amber. I mean, she could
because of
peg
that
me.
reveal.
She could peg me, and I would not
Oof.
mind, honestly. Yeah, with the knife strapped on. Yeah, and I would not mind, honestly.
And
Oh,
the
she's so hot.
and Scream 2, that chase scene is
In the
just
sound
like,
room or the
oh,
sound booth. Yeah.
so
So
good. And she
good.
looks so good in that like white, like tight top with it.
And I
Like,
mean, we can't talk
she's-
about Gale without talking about the chemistry that she had with
Jennifer
Jennifer.
Jolie.
Like,
Yes.
I've
I mean,
never
that
seen
was-
a more
yeah.
iconic duo, honestly. Like,
I
yeah, we
wanted
talk about the
a
iconic
spin-off
trio,
so bad.
Gale,
I
Sydney, and
know.
I. But oh my god, I've never seen anything like it. Like, they were so good together. I mean, Jennifer was unhinged by herself, but when she was with Gale, it was just like, oh my god, when they're walking downstairs for the pitch,
And they're like,
and she's like,
and with
I
the
could watch that on a loop.
$50, what are you, a reporter for Woodsboro High?
Oh
The
my
one
god.
person in the whole franchise. I mean, okay, I know we've got like the Hayden Panettiere thing, but like other than her, like Jennifer Jolie was like, if you could have saved anyone, I mean, it's just like. Oh,
In
could
my
you
mind,
imagine
she
her,
never
like-
died. In my mind, she's the same way with Janessa. She never died.
She moved out and
She just slid out quickly.
Yeah.
That's what she did. That's
She's
what
like,
She
I've
was
had
so
enough.
skinny, she just slipped through the crack in the floor.
oh yeah, that's what yeah. I still
She was.
God, that pissed me. Oh, let me not. Mm-mm.
She was. Okay, well, that's fine. I think we all agree. There we go. Nice and easy one. Gale Weathers, the baddest. Now, moving on to someone who also enjoys taking phone calls. We did want Rosa on here, but sadly, we decided that Rosa
Well, George
wasn't.
takes different types of phone calls. I mean, yeah.
But this one, David said if she's not on the list,
I wasn't gonna
then
be on here.
he
today.
wasn't gonna be here today.
Period. Like, there's no like y'all
So-
gonna try me.
David, where should she be?
Try me, bitch. Try me, bitch. Because let me tell y'all something. Yeah, she did a couple questionable things. But at the end of the day, this whore not only took care of herself, but she took
A
care of these two
couple?
little bitches that y'all, I know for a fact, y'all ain't pay me this much to take care of these two little assholes. Like, oh, please. Like, bitch, get up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the way she saw him and she just ran back. She took that blow and she just tied that shit right quick. And she was like, jump out the window. Because I would have been shitting bricks. I would have been shitting on the walls. I would have been like, I don't think that quick. So I would, she turned the party. The way she ran back and forth and that body was laid. Oh my God, that body was tight. The eyebrows were laid. Oh my God. And even when he got her by the hair, she was like, yeah. Like, come on.
I'll go with that.
Okay.
I mean, I
Yeah.
will say, that movie for me, I enjoy. I can always rewatch it, but I
Mhm.
honestly, I will be on. I do find myself at least fast forwarding, like maybe 20, 30 minutes, because that beginning is just not for me after seeing it so many times. But that, like, the final 30 minutes, it's so good. And I do like when she finally does actually like tussles with him, and like when she's kicks him off the little, I guess, bridge in their house. Like that whole house was gorgeous. But like I love that.
Yeah.
Poor Rosa, R.I.P. But you know,
Oh,
I
no.
I
Swimming with the
really
fishes.
did enjoy that last sequence was so good.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, when they're going up the stairs and they both jump off the thing, and then she just takes the poker and she just stabs him and throws the fucking vodka bottle and she just turns off like, who the fuck? Yeah, no, honey, not every bitch thinks like that in a horror movie. So y'all,
Well,
have to
there's
put
one
some
more
respect
on this
her name.
list that probably would.
Well, there's
but
one
yes.
that's like
yeah.
superhuman. That's one that's like Jason X level.
Yeah.
Like she's on another level. I know
She's
we're
actually
all
next
talking
as
about.
well.
Yeah, she's like. She's like on some, I don't know what the fuck she took her Geritol that night, honey, because she was on it. But this bitch right here, because she was so, because you see her and she's like, oh my God, because she talks so soft and she's like,
Mhm.
so, oh my God, my boyfriend and all that stuff, and my friend's a whore and all that, like, but oh no, she just turned. She knew exactly what to do. She was like, nope, I'm getting this paycheck and I'm going
Yeah.
home tonight. Because when she saw Tiffany, honey, oh, in that bathroom. Oh, and Tiffany was hot too. Yeah.
It's a good
Isn't
film.
that
I
Katie
didn't
Cassidy, right? Yeah, that was Katie Cassidy.
Yeah.
On George's favorite movie. Yeah. She didn't last long, but
No, she didn't.
well,
But
I mean, I
moving
don't
on
know what
then
else to say.
to
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, I
everything.
agree. No, I agree. I do think it gets a lot of hate, that remake, but I think that she like brings her A game in that film. So Trayevich is
People suck dicks, honestly, because how could you hate this movie? Well, obviously you too, but I mean, this movie. Oh, it's so good.
I never
I
said I
can't.
hated this movie.
no referring
no.
to the sucking dick.
Sucking dicks. Yeah. Mhm.
Sucking dick and cock.
Time and place. Oh my god.
Oh my god. I was talking about someone who would cut off dicks and cocks.
No,
It is Miss Erin.
Honey.
Miss Erin
Yes.
is next.
Okay, all right. She's the baddest. Like
She
you
is.
said, superhuman, survivalist. She fucking kicked ass. Like there were so many good scenes in that film. Like honestly, one of my favorites though is when the guy is coming up behind and she like throws the meat or the tenderizer and then jumps out the second story window.
Oh yeah.
She-
Cause baby,
Ooh.
I ain't doing all that. Like I'll be offering to suck dick before I jump out that window. And then she had that the length of the window thing that she took off, and then she still managed to run back to that. Girl, come on now. I would have been bleeding out, but for obvious reasons.
Oh, and then the blender, that was such a that was so savage. And I was just
wonder
like,
what she's. I wonder what her character will be up to now. Will she be in prison? Will she be?
That's a good call. You know, I don't like how they ended that innocence.
I mean, you know that she will be sticking brooms up bitches' pussies in prison, honey, because she's not one to fuck with. Oh yeah, they'd be holding her by the pocket. Yeah, honey. Yeah,
like 20,000 shanks.
You know she's
Fuck with
pegging.
her.
Yeah. But
I would like to see another something with her, like with Erin in another situation, like another film. I think,
like Erin does Dallas or something.
I mean,
Not
like
Erin
another,
does Dallas.
like in
What you
another
talking
horror
about?
film.
Like she finds another man and another man does her dirty.
Like, could you imagine if she walked in on the next The Strangers series and just popped up in
Well, that movie wouldn't even last that long. She'd have them done in like
as soon as they open the door, she's like,
I still can't believe. People are hateful because they be tagging me like every time they get an update, like, oh yeah, The Strangers is still filming. I'm like, I'm like,
I'm so happy they do. I can't wait for you to watch it.
yeah,
have
back to
mercy.
back.
Oh yeah,
All
but
three.
well, I mean, but Damon is gonna be in it though.
Mhm.
It's
We can't have
true.
everything, unfortunately.
I can.
Alas. Okay. Well, okay, let's move on then to Mia. Miss Mia Allen, I think is her last name, from Evil Dead.
Mamma mia.
Are you thinking there, Mr. Yutaka?
I don't know why I was thinking Mia Goth.
I was
That's what
thinking
I was
Mia
thi- I
Goth.
thought-
I was about to say Mia
oh.
Goth.
I was like, oh, I didn't know she was
That's
even this.
I loved Jane Lee
Maxine.
in this
Oh, fuck,
role.
we should have put Maxine on this.
Well, we haven't seen
Maxine.
Maxine, so we don't know yet.
Yeah, but she made it through
I
X.
will not accept a life I don't deserve.
Oh my
yeah.
god, Pearl is so good. Anyway, Mia Goth, I would say
Mia
don't let
Allen.
it fool you. Mia Allen. I would say don't let it fool you because, you know, she's like, oh, and then the next minute she's like, kiss me, cunt. And, you know, so.
We are talking about the original or the remake. What are we talking about?
No,
the remake.
The remake.
Oh, I was like,
I'm
what?
thinking of the Beverly Hills reunion where I forgot who it was, but they're like, what? Calling somebody a cunt? That's, you know, that's bad. But calling somebody evil, that is just the worst thing you could do. I'm like, what? Dude.
Well, with white women is different. Because with gay men, it's just like, you know, I'll just be like with my groceries and she like bagging my groceries and be like, oh, that's cunt. But you know, like you can't just, you know.
And in the UK,
no. The
means,
woman
like,
thought the
nothing.
word being called evil was worse than being called cunt.
I would agree.
Oh.
Hello, he's looking.
What?
I don't like David. What? No, like,
Yutaka's got a new setup.
Yeah,
he's
sorry
upset.
guys, I'm working on
He's
this.
like-
I'm not next to him, I promise.
Yeah, no, I'm totally pulling like a Nick says boo. I'm trying to look at the camera, but then I need to look at their faces. But then I see George's face, so I want to look back. So yeah.
Excuse me. I think you'll
That's
find that David
hateful.
said I look good today.
You look very handsome, yes.
Thank
The
you.
devil is a lie.
Oh,
Okay, we'll talk about the
I'm
devil.
telling you,
Mia
Brooklyn
Allen.
will change a bitch.
I know.
Oh, come on. You see, if Yutaka gave it up easier, he wouldn't be like this, honey. He would be more calm and collected. Yeah. I told him, spread that pussy, honey. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Oh, where
Well,
were we?
Yeah, Mia Allen. Evil Dead.
You know what? I would
2013.
say don't let it fool you because
Yeah.
she did get
I can't be in this
possessed.
conversation, so I'm just gonna let you two decide.
Oh, that's
Have
right.
you
You
not
haven't
seen it?
Okay.
No.
No, he hasn't. So we
Ah.
won't do spoilers. She did.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, if you've seen the original Evil Dead, it kind of follows the same.
She's the one that gets possessed.
Yeah,
In
it's
the-
literally almost like
She's the one in the woods.
I wouldn't say it's like a
Oh, the one
shot
that
for
gets
shot
raped.
remake. Yeah, but well, we knew it was somebody was going to say it.
We're doing so well.
But she's
But it's
the one who
true.
ends up becoming the final girl though in that film. So she goes through that, and then she then in a sense becomes Ash.
Yeah.
You'd have to see it when you do, but
Oh,
I think
Shaka Khan.
she kicks some ass. That end sequence was ridiculous.
Yeah,
I would
it was crazy.
love to have known, like, behind the scenes and seen that filmed. But yeah, no, I would say don't let it fool you.
Because
She
everybody
was
keeps telling me that it's bloody and gory and disgusting.
Yeah.
probably
It
one of the
is.
bloodiest films, just because of how they did the ending.
Okay.
And that's not
Yeah.
even just because they were being disgusting, partly,
not like inside.
There- Oh yeah, no, inside.
Yeah.
It's actually bloodier than inside, but yes, not like
But
Yeah,
not
so it's
like,
like
but not like
graphic.
you have to pause.
they're not cutting out a bait,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Because that's different. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's on a-
Inside's
another
on a whole nother level.
Yeah. No.
Mm.
Well, she wasn't a final
Don't.
girl.
No,
level. Definitely not.
neither of them were.
No.
And if that baby was a girl, neither were they.
Oh, girl. Castration by
Damn.
Yutaka. Uh-huh.
Oof.
Eh.
Okay, well, moving on then. We've got Miss Kirsty from
Ally?
Hellraiser.
Oh.
Not Kirsty Alley.
Is she
Anyway.
or
Oh,
relevant?
you know what? I love the movie, but she's not necessarily like. Well, you know what?
She thought she ate.
I would actually, for once, I can't believe I'm gonna agree with George. I love the character and I enjoy her, and she's a puzzle solver.
We all know what my
but-
favorite character was in this movie.
Oh, well,
I mean,
Liam's worst.
right?
bad-
What
I mean,
he's a
well,
dick.
That's not a comfort taste.
That's why it's not here today.
Yeah.
Julia
There's no
took his
accounting for
ass
taste,
out.
darling. She for me is on another level. She for me is the star of the movie, of one and especially part two. But she for me is just like she cute for me because she did. I mean, let's be honest. We're dealing with non-human bitches. Like this is not like we're dealing with demonic codes. So we do have to give her some credit.
Yeah, I
Oh.
mean, she did go toe to toe with Pinhead in terms of wit.
she was clever.
And
But she was like,
And-
you ain't taking me, bitch. I'm gonna take you to the source. And she was like, yeah, she threw him under the bus, huh?
I don't know. I know you guys haven't seen I don't know if it's 5 or 6, but she comes back.
Yeah, I don't
in-
remember. Yeah, I don't
in the
yeah, I lost track.
series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After the fourth one, it just becomes blurry to me.
Yeah, and so her man cheated on her, so she faked her death. Like, did the whole thing to where she pretty much had to provide Pinhead 6 souls.
All right, H2O.
Yeah, I know, but had to provide 6 souls, and then she could be free, and he would be in eternal damnation. So I was like, yeah, I could go with she cute because she's pretty damn
Okay.
smart. I wouldn't say she's
We'll
like
put her in
on a
she cute then.
physical, caliber, but definitely she's fucking smart as hell.
Clever.
Okay.
Yeah, she's very clever. Because
All right,
I
we'll
mean,
put
that
it
boyfriend
there
was useless. I mean, I was like, girl, what? When he ran into the house, I'm gonna save you. From what?
Such a oh.
Herpes?
Mike.
Get out my face.
He's Gale by.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's Gale by.
Mhm. I mean, I would have
Okay.
fucked the shit out of Frank.
Oh, Frank.
What? Let me tell you something.
When you open that door,
when he came in from the rain, maybe let me do something. It would have been raining inside, honey, because oh my God.
Fountains.
Oh,
Scary movie. level.
oceans.
Oh,
Yeah, oceans. Yeah. Lakes, honey. Darien Lakes. Yeah.
Darien Lakes. Before we move on, though, I do because now that I've actually been watching a lot of reactions, and of course David references this line from Mommy Dearest. Can I tell you though, every time Julia like lifts that hammer, my thought is Tina, bring like just how she like.
Oh, she's dramatic. Yeah. No, the
So I
drama
just
in this movie. Oh, I live because it's telenovela. It's telenovela. Like it is drama, honey. And
So
Julia play. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah.
Sorry.
That's why I love it. Yeah.
Julie is amazing.
She could have been a cat almost. If she looked a little bit like Joan, she could have easily played that role, bitch. She was camp. Oh my God. So good. Anyways,
I remember that scene. I was shocked when that scene happened. Anyway, but yeah, okay. So we'll say that Kirsty, she cute. Thanks, Kirsty. We'll see you next time.
Yeah.
The time has come.
Uh-oh.
It
I
is.
can't-
You can't see this one. Oh,
No, I can't see this one. So
this
who you got?
It's Miss
Sydney.
Sydney. Hi, Sydney.
Hi, Sidney.
It's Miss Sidney Prescott. You can't.
No,
We're not doing Ghostface again. We're not doing Ghostface in Try Me, Bitch. This isn't Yutaka. You can't say.
I haven't even said a word. You see, this is the problem.
It's Yutaka. Yutaka's face is giving. Or maybe it's just because it's me and Sidney Prescott that he's giving that face more about.
Yeah,
me.
it's just when you start talking. Yeah. But
Go ahead, scooch her up right there.
But yes, I would agree because if Gale is there, and because of Gale, she did manage to escape in part one.
I mean, Gail's the reason Sydney's alive, and Gale helps out quite a bit. I'm just saying.
Yes. Even as hateful as she is, she's ambitious, she's everything, but we can't have one without the other. So it's like, because they work in tandem for me.
Well, apparently we can. Scream 6.
Well, there can only be one, darling. But yeah, no, she's iconic. She's everything. She's iconic. There's no debating. I'm not starting shit. I'm not George.
No,
I'm not hating on nobody.
I
respect.
I love Sydney. I think the whole reason I think I get annoyed is just because George is overly obsessed and thinks he's Sydney. When girl, you're not Sydney, you're never gonna be Sydney. And if you wanted to be Sydney, you couldn't. So I
think by the time this podcast is over, he's gonna turn into Jamie. But because y'all are hateful.
Yeah. But I will say though, no, Sydney, like Scream in general, that whole series, like brought back horror in a sense with, the slasher genre. And it is a horror comedy, even though George may not think that. But it really did. And it created this great franchise full of rich characters. And Sydney had some really incredible action sequences. So yeah, I would absolutely say DeBatis. Now,
but for me,
her in Scream 3
is
Scream 3 is the best Sydney.
Shit.
Full stop.
Yeah. Shit. Like she is so everything in that, even though she's not in that movie a lot. Like she's just like here and there because it's mostly like
it's mostly Gale and yeah, it's like
yeah. But when she comes, when he calls her, and it's the best when she gets that phone call in her house and she's like, she knows, and then I love it, and then she meets. That scene in the house in the set. Oh, I love that scene.
And she sees.
When we gonna rent that house on Airbnb?
It's like $600 a night or something like that.
That's not even that bad. Like we could, between most of us as well.
But I'm locking doors. I'm not Sydney at the end, bitch. I'm like, oh, Breeze. No, bitch, we locking. And I'm putting a
You're
and I'm
Sydney
putting
at
a
the beginning
chair,
of the film.
and I'm putting a
Sydney
chair.
and I
in
have
front of
something
that,
in
yeah.
common. But
Oh no, we'll probably see Yutaka at like 5 a.m, walk around naked with a cup of coffee and shit. Like, girl, oh, Pearl is out again. Yeah.
Now I could just see us pulling up late to the house and Yutaka in the window, like,
Oh, you're just like me. You're just like.
Wait. Oh, I didn't know George was invited for that one.
Oh. Well, after
you best believe that it would be the strangers if I wasn't invited.
Nick, you better
Because
lock your
Tamra
doors.
would be home.
That's almost saying. Mercy.
Anyway,
Is Nick home?
me on every door in New York, in every door in America.
Oh Jesus!
I keep
No,
forgetting
yeah,
it's
that's
gonna
not
see
bad.
this.
600.
Anyway.
It's not bad considering how beautiful the house is. I'm like huge.
It's
gorgeous.
cute.
The house is
It's
beautiful.
so-
yeah.
Oh, we can get horses. Anyway,
What? Oh, horses. Oh, yeah.
well,
Huh?
take with that with what you will. Okay, let's move on then to Miss Ellen.
There will be no
Ripley.
Mandingo parties in this house, honey. Anyways, where were we?
Ellen Ripley. We're greeted by the sci-fi horror queen.
My bald sister. Yeah.
I mean, I would say the baddest. I mean, she's
Oh, yeah.
iconic.
Oh my god, all of these are going to be the baddest.
Oh no!
it's
Oh no!
like-
Oh no!
No,
Oh no!
wait,
'cause
no,
I can see
maybe
a
I've got a
few.
few at
Oh,
the
wait.
end.
I see a few.
Oh, wait, that's right. I would have to agree because
Yeah.
obviously Alien is my favorite horror film of all time. So yeah.
Is it actually?
You know, like when we talk, it truly goes back and forth between that and Scream.
Yeah.
I think just because Scream and Wes Craven, just Wes Craven in general, but Alien, the first horror film I ever saw, and you know, I fell in love with horror because of it. So it's always going to be there. And I think Sigourney Weaver is just an all-around badass. And I mean, yes, we're talking Lieutenant Ripley, but I still think of Sigourney Weaver and Heartbreakers.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
like
You know, like just the roles and Working Girl. Oof. George,
the hair,
you
the
haven't
shoulder
seen it.
pads. I mean,
Yeah. So but
George.
yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. But
I have
yes,
to-
I
yeah.
I know.
But I have seen the Alien films.
All right. Okay.
Which
Okay.
I'm good with that. And heck, I even didn't mind her in 4. But yeah, I truly do. I think she would be the baddest. Also, because she fucking took charge and she didn't let any man push her around. I was like,
I love her
Okay.
bald.
she looked really
She
good.
was so
bald.
Hi,
hot.
bald.
Oh, I love a
Yeah.
bald bitch. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Oh, George, have you not seen Heartbreakers for real?
No. I thought that was the Netflix series.
You're
What's that,
thinking of Heartbreak
Heartstopper?
High.
No,
Oh,
Heartstoppers, the gay one.
oh my god!
Not
Wait,
not Heartbreak Hotel. Like,
Heartbreak. When they used that in the AHS promo for Hotel. Heartbreak Hotel. And like,
oh, let's talk about the Whitney Houston version
yeah.
with
He doesn't know.
with.
See, he's just
Faith
now
Evans?
finding out that is a Whitney Houston song, aren't
This
you,
is the
George?
Heartbreak
See-
Hotel. This is the
I-
bitch. Oh.
Wait, seriously, George, you are just now finding out this was a Whitney Houston song?
I know 5 Whitney Houston songs.
Even
I want to dance with
her
somebody.
collab with.
Oh, I know Mariah. So I know the whatever it's called. Oh, not There Can't Be Miracles. Whatever it's called.
When You Believe.
Yeah, When You Believe. Obviously, I Will Always Love You.
But her collab with Harriet Tubman. Do you remember that one?
Dance with Somebody. And then I Have Nothing. And I've
Have you seen The Bodyguard?
No.
Jesus.
But I know
Let's
she's
move
in
on
it,
to
right?
the next person. Let's move on to the next person. I can't. Not with this one.
Ooh.
Not
Actually,
with
no,
this
I-
artist.
well-
Not with this movie. Let's move the fuck on, because George,
Okay.
you stupid on that
I gotta
one.
send you. There's a few. She does a live concert, and then she's one that is one for the troops, if I'm not mistaken. That she does All the Man That I Need, and she
Oh
does
my
another
God.
song. Oh Jesus. It's not her song originally, but it's. I'll send you the link. It's my God, my like chills, literally, like on another level.
So I will always love you, saving all my love for you, greatest love of all, one moment in time, I want to dance with somebody, so emotional, when you believe, I have nothing, I'm every woman, and it's not right, but it's okay, are the ones that I've listened to.
I gotta send you some more songs because
you can
gotta
send
listen to All the Man That I Need.
All the Man That I Need is.
Ooh.
Yes.
Anyways.
I wore out the VHS tape. I know, because I'm old. But my parents would always have to keep renting it from a local video store, and it had just 4 music videos, and it was How Will I Know, Greatest
Was
Love
it
of
next to the
All.
Speakeasy? And
Yeah,
Who is that?
Saving All My Love,
that's Whitney.
and All the Man That I Need. So it was those 4 songs, and I would just watch those music videos over and over.
Yeah.
And eventually they were like, Jesus, we know your son's gay. Do you just want to buy this? I mean, that's what they were pretty much saying.
Like, remember the first episode of Pose? This is so sick, but he was dancing to Donna Summers in the bedroom, and then the dad just walks in and beats the shit out of him. Like, not in my house.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, maybe that didn't happen.
Yeah,
I
well,
that didn't happen here.
He was like, Donna Summers in my house? No, thank you, honey. Yeah, no.
Anyway, sorry guys for that tangent. That was my fault. Okay, let's move on to Alice from Friday the 13th.
Oh,
is she a final girl?
I mean, she was in she
first,
died in the second one, yeah.
Girl, bye.
Yeah, and the way that they killed her off, though,
yeah,
that was tragic. Because was it that she didn't want to be in the movie, or what was it?
Yeah, because I think there was a real life stalking incident.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. That somebody was stalking her. That's That's crazy. Oh,
I mean, that's why Heather Langenkamp like backed away from the scene.
Oh, really?
That's the whole like if you look up like about Wes Craven's New Nightmare, that was kind of similar to reliving that. But yeah, no, she backed away because of that.
Because I remember there was an actual celebrity, I forgot her name, that she used to work in soap opera, like in a soap opera or a daytime talk, like a show, like a sitcom or something. And she had a stalker that showed up to her house and just shot her right at the front door when she opened the door.
Oh my God, I know who you're. Yes.
It was so creepy. I was watching a docu thing on YouTube and all that stuff. I was like, that is my fucking nightmare. Like, just can somebody you open the door thing and somebody just shoots.
Whew, what about the Bjork one? You seen those videos?
Who is Bjork? Anyways, it was
the Bjork one. Have you seen those videos on YouTube?
Because I'm old before I forget. Instead, what David actually gets is people were like, "Oh my God, I heard Fix It Jesus. I knew that was you."
I was fucking clocked in the movie theater. Somebody that watches my videos, she was like, Zay? I was like, oh,
some dirty shit, that movie too.
I was like, yeah. Anyways, it was on the I mean, just to run, sweetheart, run. I'm gonna watch it again when it comes out because that movie's so fucking good. Oh my God. But yeah, somebody recognized me in the screening.
We got screeners.
I was cracked. I was like, said David. I was like, no, yeah. I was like, yeah.
And I will also credit David for giving me the courage to go speak with Ella Balenska because I wouldn't have.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna.
I was too nervous, and she was stunning. She
was taller than me, like or just I don't know, but she was fucking tall. I was like, yeah, long, lean, smooth skin, moisturized. Oh, lovely,
so stunning,
so sweet. I was like, she was talking to somebody, and I was just like, Yutaka was in the bathroom. I was obsessed. So good. Hot. Oh God.
Sexy.
And then Yutaka.
She's not, unfortunately.
Yes.
She's not, unfortunately, Alice from Friday the 13th. So did we say we're gonna say girl bye or
I said girl bye.
I mean, she did chop.
Yeah.
She did.
Oh my God, but I mean, Mrs. Voorhees slapped her around like she was a rag doll, and she just let it happen.
I was like, you gonna let this geriatric bitch kick you around like this? Y'all got me fucked all the way up, girl. Like, come on, girl. You got.
So wait, I'm Mrs. Voorhees and Alice and George.
Yeah. Yeah.
So eventually I'll lose my head, but I'm gonna slap the fucking shit out of you.
I would like to see that. I would like to see that.
And just like Alice Hoddy, I'm not coming back for the sequel.
Yeah, and if you join our Patreon, you can see that happen. Yeah. But yeah, no, for me, oof, I'm very tempted to say she's cute. Like, she's cute.
I will settle with she thought she ate. I don't know
Yeah,
about she cute.
I would say she thought she ate. So it's 2 against 1.
Y'all are
and David's
okay.
used to that. So
Well,
Oh.
2 on 1.
listen, maybe if they reboot the franchise in a couple of years, Blumhouse, then I'm sure that that they maybe can do her justice.
There are so many issues
Even-
with the rights. I don't think we're gonna see that anytime soon.
I mean, I'm very happy with 2009, so I'm
That
fine.
was
Yeah, for
such a
one
good
reason, we know
remake.
why you're happy with 2009.
What?
The men's.
I ain't never in my life mentioned the men's. You're the one that keeps on talking about dicks and cocks and all that stuff. That's not me, honey. I'm safe.
It
and
was that
delivered.
funny sex scene where he's like, "Oh, your tits are stupendous."
Oh, it's fucking hilarious. Yeah, it's hilarious. But the kills are so great. I love that movie when he when he throws the axe. At the guy
Oh, that
running.
was a nasty kill.
So good, honey. Oh, I live.
Oh,
No,
Oh,
it was
so
a good.
good.
It was a decent.
It was fun. It's what Friday
Yeah.
the 13th is supposed to be. You know what I mean? Not
Mhm.
serious drama.
Anyway, ton of serious drama. Julie James, ladies and gentlemen.
oh shit. No.
Girl
shit.
by.
No. I'm sorry.
No.
Are we talking about part 1 or part 2
I mean,
or general? Because she got
If
better
we're
in
gonna-
part 2.
She did do better in 2, but we all loved Carla.
Carla should be up in here. What the fuck? Anyways,
Well, so should Brenda. I can't believe we didn't put any of the scary movie peeps on here.
oh my god,
we should have put Brenda.
I mean,
well,
she
we
does,
already
but
know
she comes
Brenda's
back.
the baddest. So.
Yeah, she is.
Now who the fuck did that? Anyway, yeah. You want a guy that's gonna hit that shit hard, like bam, bam, bam.
Ew, with a backup dancer?
She don't love herself. Yeah. She cute?
Yeah, I would say she cute. I mean, she wasn't. I wouldn't say girl bi. I think in the
No,
first one, though.
I wouldn't
In
say
the
that.
first one, I'd say girl bi just because Sarah Michelle Gellar. I mean, Helen
Yeah.
Shivers is an icon.
For me,
but
the
I
greatest thing
do
that she
think-
brought to that movie was her scream.
Yeah,
The
Julie
way
James,
that she
yeah.
screams is unholy. And not a shameless plug, but I love that song. But it's all that
I
it's
just got that.
it is like you feel that shit. Like it's like from the gut. Like, I
Guttural,
love that.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
like you said, the second one was a massive improvement. And
Yeah.
and also, I mean, my God, I know like she was going through shit, but when they made her seem like translucent, extra pale.
I wonder if when this movie came out, people felt the same way. Cause
Like she looked too much like just.
no,
off.
that people were like annoyed almost. Like I was like, I don't know, maybe they were like in that time, it was like they were, Jennifer Love Hewitt was Jennifer Love Hewitt. Maybe they didn't see it like that. Because I feel like with
Yeah.
perspective, you're like, damn, this bitch is annoying.
Yeah, like
Well, but she
obviously
was
I only
still
watched it
on
recently,
a hit
and I was
TV
like,
show, and
I feel like she was.
Ghost
she was-
Whisperer.
I mean, George, Heartbreakers. You really
George,
got, like
you
she is in top
dumbass.
shape. She is in top form in Heartbreakers. Like
Heartbreakers
my
is so
God.
good.
Oh fuck. Oh, I'm gonna watch it tonight.
I might have
Yeah.
to. Yeah, it's
How many
Yeah,
fucking
oh.
hearts? Is this the same thing with that you just mentioned before?
Heartbreakers.
Yes,
Not
it
Heartstopper.
is.
Okay.
We're not
Yeah.
talking Heartstopper. We're not talking Heartbreak High. We're talking Heartbreakers. Look up the damn cover. It's
And I'm gonna
pretty
make your heart
fucking
stop
hot.
if you start confusing this shit again. It's
Mhm.
Heartbreaker.
Oh, that
I
cover.
only know
those
Heartbreak Hotel, that song by Whitney Houston. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
You're a
yeah.
huge fan.
But no, like they're like the way that they look on the cover and those dresses.
No, but it, like when she is walking, when they're walking into the hotel and she slips, the body. No. When she walks into the restaurant, like the titties, the waist, the hips, the hip. I was like, you know what?
Snatched.
I'm not gonna lie. She pre-cum a little bit. Yeah. Yeah.
She made
Not
you
a lot
question
of women
things,
can do that.
huh?
But yeah,
Mhm. She looked
shit.
fabulous. Yeah.
Just not
So,
the
Menage
first.
a trois? We're like
Yeah.
menage a cinq. Yeah. Anyways, moving on.
Okay, so we'll say she cute then. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll keep it at she cute.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
All right,
Mm.
let's move on. We've got 2 left now. This penultimate one is Miss Sally from Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Which one?
I mean, if it's the
Well,
two of them,
we've
then it's
been
Girl By,
counting
but
the films that they're in,
yeah,
and honestly, let me put it this way: had she not been brought back for that the new one, I would be like, you know what? Don't let it fool you, because she really,
She refused to give up.
yeah.
Like she refused. She jumped out that window, bitch, and she was like, "Y'all ain't see me again."
When they're all
That's
running
somebody
around the
who also
car
had
at
a
the
crazy good scream as well.
Oh yeah, and that
Yeah.
look that
And
that ending alone, that
Yeah.
shot
Oh
of her
my
in the back,
God.
it is one of the most iconic scenes in a horror movie I've ever like.
Yep.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I mean, and she
But-
was running the entire fucking film.
I love that ending with the guy in the truck, and
And then she just like pulls her out. Like it's so messy. You're just like, what the
because I feel like that's how it would probably go in real life. Like she was just some stupid shit. Like, oh lord. But yeah. Oh,
But then the new one, and we're like, what?
oh, I just see. I can't. This is hard. This is probably the hardest one for me because I love her, but there's also times where she's like annoying. So I don't really know how to. What's the happy medium here?
is it she cute?
She thought
I don't
she ate.
think she. I mean, technically we can say girl bye because she did die.
You know what? I'm okay with girl bye, because
I mean, I'm happy.
We can still
Let's
put her in
go.
girl bye while still acknowledging that she's fucking iconic. I mean, with that,
Yes.
you know, with the things she did. Girl
oh
bye.
my God.
But
Like,
what they did to
I
her
would-
character was girl bye.
oh
Yeah. She could have. They didn't. Well, again, we had this conversation of what I would love to see in the remake. That scene
Yeah.
when they meet up and he
Yeah.
throws her, and then we've been through this.
Mhm.
I just feel like the way that they approached this was a little bit like, okay, well, she had it coming.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
literally like
She had it
they were like,
coming.
let's take Laurie
She
Strode's
had-
character in 2018 and then like just make it a bit shitter. And it was like,
Here we
what
go.
was the no? I'm saying like that's a point to Laurie Strode.
No, I
I'm
know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
I'm saying like they just kind of like took that storyline and were like, but then she doesn't want to come back, so let's just like kill her twice
Yeah.
in one go. You're like,
Yeah. I mean, and if you really want to go camp, I mean, why don't you just do something stupid and make her like driving near the thing and her car breaks down and she's like near the town and then she's seeing shit and she's like, oh fuck. And if you're gonna make it stupid, make it stupid. You know what I mean?
oh, she
Mhm.
gets
The
hit
way-
by the automatic car at the end. She gets run over by it.
Like, very that. But that would have been fun.
Yeah, it was a
I don't
shame,
know.
but hey ho, never mind.
I mean, they can bring her back. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. So
Yeah,
This is
we
very
have.
true.
Speaking of the final girl who keeps coming back, it is the final one, Miss Laurie Strode.
We're
I
gonna
mean,
argue
take it away,
about this.
guys.
what's on top of the baddest?
Yep, I would agree with what's
You
this.
can't-
You could
Oh.
fuck off on this
you
one, George.
can't- if you
She-
right, no,
She is no, no. Because go back to Woodsboro, buddy.
Just like me in
Woodsboro would not
London, you're in the
exist.
minority on this one, honey.
Yes.
So you need to.
She created, in a sense, this. John Carpenter, but
Yeah.
this role, and even through all its iterations. And I know you didn't like Halloween Ends. I actually rewatched it. I didn't actually mind it. And Corey
I had
could
a
get it.
blast.
But
needs to get
Laurie
laid more.
Strode. Yeah,
Anyways,
I'm retired from that.
yeah. Oh,
No. But really, honestly, Laurie Strode in general just that character embodies so much. And while you think that to be a final girl, they had to kill somebody, no, you just need to fucking survive. And yes, she's died a couple times. Well, technically now canon, she did not. And she went through a hell of a lot of stuff. And she got
and
tossed
not every
around.
final girl is perfect and flawless.
Thank you.
Yeah, but
Just
she
saying.
just in that first film, she did nothing. She did nothing.
George, she was a 17-year-old girl.
I
She
don't
had
give
never
a
seen
shit
some
if she was
shit like
4,
this.
okay? Let me tell you,
Oh
Jamie Lloyd was able to
my-
do more than she fucking did in that first film. That first film, she does nothing. And that's why I'm like, you know what? Well done, you survived. You survived by fucking just by luck. And you know what? You can say, yes, Sydney was the same. Fair enough. I'll even say, yeah, obviously not disparage. Gale, if it wasn't for Gale, Sydney would be dead, 100%. But like, at least Sydney like had a go and Gale, like she didn't even try. And you can be, it's relatable. I don't want relatable. I don't want relatable. You want Erin. That's what you want.
Yeah,
And
but
then
Sydney's technically not even Erin. I mean,
I'm not saying she is. I didn't say she is. Did I say she was? No. So
No.
what I'm saying is
you
that
said
Laurie,
what we wanted, but hold on. No, I'm sorry. So many
And then she
iconic
wasted
final
all
girls are modeled after Laurie Strode. Laurie Strode paved the way so we could have so many of these final girls. And technically, so I would honestly say so many of the 60s, 70s, and 80s, we saw so many actually create what you love today. And this, I'm not even taking a dig, and that's only because you just haven't seen all that's out there. And there is so much that they pull from Laurie Strode or that character to create all these new characters that are becoming iconic. Or I mean, they're no Megan, because that bitch can twirl. I can't wait for that film. But sorry.
May I speak now?
Oh, sorry. Yes.
No. Just saying. Let me tell y'all something. I remember being
George
a little
this,
kid.
not me.
Well, George's gonna have to settle with it, honey, and sit on it and spin on it. But I remember being a little kid and watching a 2-for-1 special of Halloween and Halloween 2. I remember being obsessed with her and her wig. Because let me tell you something. The way that I just love it's just her trying to just survive. And it's just her, the bitch has a leg gone. Like, she is just trying. But the arc for me, if I'm going to stick with one character, I love an arc. And I remember watching H2O and watching her close the gates and just going back into that thing with the machete and just screams, Michael, listen, you can say what you want, but the bitch said, you are not gonna fuck with me. Cause either you going or we're going together. Cause I'm not doing this shit anymore. And I love that. Listen, I'm not gonna start comparing because there's no comparison. Sydney, Miss Thing is Miss Thing, okay? Because I'm not doing she's just on another level. She's iconic. She will always be iconic, and you can't fuck with people. You can't fuck with somebody who is held so closely to people, because people grew up with these movies and they feel it's like with George.
People are going to die soon. So
why do you have to bring your parents into this?
My mum wasn't born until 1979, but pop off.
I think he's referring to me.
No, that would be anyways, the Bride of Frankenstein. But the point is, this is a character that people adore and relate to in a way, because it's just this thing where it's nothing. You're minding your business and something crazy happens and you have to deal with it. Either somebody's following you, so you're being attacked and you don't know what to do. You've never dealt with this shit before. Listen, this is the way it goes. People love Laurie Strode, and I know people don't like her, and that's fine. That's cute. You need Jesus, but baby, you got to put respect on her name, honey, because she done paved the way for these hoes, and you can't tell me that she ain't fucking iconic. There's just no way around it. You can say what y'all want. You can be like, oh my God, she's not Sydney. Oh my God, she wishes. Mama.
I never say anything. Everybody else on this podcast puts this in the mouth that I always I'm Sydney and her. I had nothing to do with Sydney. It's to do with Laurie Strode.
You don't have to say it.
It's just
you're wearing it.
Yeah.
I just feel there is. I don't know if she paid everybody in the United States and stuff to fall in love with her, but that first film, it was just, and you can, and that's that, and then this new franchise, this new trilogy, that is just Jamie Lee Curtis playing Jamie Lee Curtis.
And what's the problem with that?
That's not this Laurie Strode character. But I'm going to put her into baddest because I'm not going to sit here and I haven't got the time or energy to dispute. But
shit.
I honestly just think, and again, it is personal opinion to me. There is not one. I just have no I don't know what it, and I honestly can't describe what it is. And I feel like this podcast has fueled it even more. Is that I really just can't stand her. But anyway, fine.
but
She did what she did. Good for her.
to be fair, I would understand that part because you do the same for me for a film that I truly love, but that's because you're overly
What's that?
obsessed. I mean, I love Scream and I love Sidney, but I've become to dislike or, just because George, just like I do the same with Laurie Strode. So I totally get that, George. I relate with you on that aspect. I totally understand that.
That you don't see. Wait,
no, that he,
No,
that
like
us,
that-
like when
it-
we argue like this
Yeah.
just fuels
It
and creates
fuels.
more. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I think that I totally can see that. But I think like you made a really good point though, David. Like if we're gonna go a little serious, oh my God, can't believe like it's more about putting respect. And again, no comparisons. Like there is just so many times that we have had a Laurie Strode discussion, and there's sometimes you're like, she's not shit, she didn't even kill anybody, she didn't do this, she didn't do this. Like you just dismiss her. I think that's what I find like shocking. Like you really just dismiss
Because these bitches could never.
exactly.
These bitches could never. They
Mhm.
they think. Oh yeah, I'm Sydney. I can escape this anytime. I'm unfazed, honey. Oh, another killer, bring him on. Y'all hoes could never be on Laurie's level, and that's the fucking truth. Okay, because let me tell y'all something right now. If one bitch was following me around, you best believe I'm injecting crack cocaine in my system. 'Cause ain't no way I'm sleeping at night.
What?
So yeah, with the long needle. But this is just like, these bitches that are like, oh, whatever, she ain't done shit, honey. She's done more than y'all hoes could ever do in your one lives. So don't even try it. Let's move on before I start saying more.
Oh,
That's the end.
Yeah, okay.
oh.
Period. And that's all I gotta say. And if you want me to say more, y'all can DM me.
Oh.
Mhm.
You want to see the aftermath? Head over to After Hours.
We're about to go live. Oh God.
Oh yeah, oh god. Okay, guys, there we go. So that has concluded our final girls ranking. What did you think? Did you agree with what we said? Did you not agree with some of the places we put them in? Let us know in the comments below. But all jokes aside,
We know why they picked this one.
Oh, they know
specifically for
exactly what
this
they were doing.
part.
They
They
said
just for
we
that part
want
alone.
we want anger, we want face. I hope you gave you everything you wanted. But no, Jane, I mean, jokes, yeah, whatever. Do you know what? These characters, they're great in all their respects. They've all got things.
They
and-
mean a lot to a lot of people. Like
Yes,
all
they
these,
do.
they all mean a lot.
Yeah.
So that's why
Yeah.
But
And if the shoe was on the other foot and I defended my favorite the way that you guys do, I understand it. So I get it. It's all a personal thing, and I love you both, and thanks, God bless. But thank you everyone for watching. Please do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. You can follow us on Instagram and Twitter. We are at the Horror Hour TV. And if you would like, you can join us on our Patreon. As we say, we have our after hours there. You get early access, lots of other little goodies as well. And yeah, I think we all need to go and take a long stiff bath or something, because it's warm, it's heated, it's been a lot. So until next time, guys, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You have been listening to the Horror Hour. See you next time.